The Chief Minister said it was likely and this could be subject to change, but businesses are hopeful and making preparations to welcome customers next week once again.
Oh, I'm so ecstatic. I cannot wait to get back into work again. It's like 5 or 10 minutes after the announcement and my phone just went crazy. And then spent the next 5 hours on my phone booking people in.
These are normally pretty quiet months in terms of tourism, down to the time of year that it is and the weather and the rest of it. But yeah, we do rely on that mix, so hopefully the tourist element will come in after March, April. That would be very beneficial.
We were stumped when just after Christmas we had to do a lockdown, because that is the busiest period we've got. Because after Christmas you've got Rages, and it's a very, very important period for us, particularly the whole month of December. So sales plummeted, but we had to adapt. And we realize it's for the greater good. So right now what we're doing is, apart from deliveries and everything else, we're cleaning up the shop, getting it all in proper order.
We heard about it in a TV, but we didn't get any letters or permission at the moment. We are planning to open. We redesigned a few machines upstairs. We're going to do a deep cleaning now, a few maintenance jobs, and hopefully going to be open next week.
Following the Chief Minister's announcement that we can probably open in March, the Gibraltar Catering Association fully supports this decision. The situation in Gibraltar is very serious.
Last year was tough on retail across the globe, on top of what already had been a difficult few years for the high street. Arcadia Group and Debenhams went into administration last year. Online clothing giant Boohoo has announced it will be purchasing Debenhams' online platforms and brand, but not its stores. It's not yet clear how this would affect the franchise on the Rock.
The Debenhams consortium currently want to sell out of all their stock and liquidate before they transfer the business and the brand over to Boohoo and its owners. So, the next couple of days we'll be touching base with them and seeing what it means for Gibraltar. At the moment, they are interested in talking to the franchise network. So that's positive. What it entails is just we'll have to wait and see.
Online fashion retailer ASOS is in similar talks to purchase Topshop, brand and online shops, but no physical stores, a demonstration of the direction retail has been taking.
Retail has been completely closed. That has forced some of our members to look more carefully at what they offer online and how they deliver that service. Many of them have managed to transition to an online sales way of doing business very, very successfully. And I think, without wanting to highlight any individual businesses, I think there have been some that have been doing an absolutely fantastic job of that. It does put them in a position, I think, where they can now start to, maybe not to compete, but they can provide a service which is more in keeping with the way that people tend to buy these days, which is online. And I think that hopefully that will be one of the positives as we come out of this pandemic, that in particular on the retail side, but also on the F&B side, that people will have transitioned or will have increased the amount of business that they do in a different way, which is less reliant on a physical premises.
Online is not the same. We will continue to keep online when all this is over. It's doing okay, but of course it's not a way that we could survive.
The pandemic has forced many to take stock of the way they were doing things and perhaps improve them going forward. With more than 10,000 people having received the first dose of the vaccine against COVID-19, retailers will be looking forward to easier times.